Hey guys, I just wanted to make a short, quick video here to talk about, again, signs. I was coming up through town because I had to go to Home Depot and I had to go to Dollar General to get some cat litter. And I was coming down a part of the road where it has double lanes, and I was in the far right lane, driving right along a bunch of mailboxes and along the curb. And there was a sign right out to the road that if I would have been any further over, I would have hit the sign with the passenger mirror. And it was a long sign that was hanging off of like an arm post. And the sign read, "Faith is believing when you are afraid." Now, I'm not afraid of anything, but faith is always a good reminder. And then, just as I was getting to Dollar General, out in front of a church that I used to work at, that has always had the same saying on their sign forever, until today, when I went by that sign and it said, "Adventure is coming in December." When have you ever seen that out in front of a church? You guys, that sign has never, ever had that on it. It's had an old saying on that sign forever, something like, Jesus died for your sins, or something like that. It was just something out of the Bible that was always on that sign. And then I went by it today and it said, "Adventure is coming in December." Adventure? That's a word I use a lot. Strange. But signs are always everywhere. And when I told you guys I got a sign from God that was on a park bench, there's the park bench right there. It has an advertisement for Jamestown Awning. Usually it has a cell phone advertisement on it. And then that day when I was really worrying about something, I told God, I says, if things are going to be fine, give me a sign. Literally, give me a sign. And then I came down through here one day, and on that sign, honest to God, with a green background and white lettering, it says, "Do not worry, for everything is going to work out." I could not believe it. And then when I went by the bench the following day, there was an insurance advertisement on the bench. So yeah, I'm a firm believer in signs and God speaking to you in mysterious ways. And how do you know for all that you're not the only one seeing the sign? Maybe that sign did not change in front of that church. Maybe the sign was altered for only me to see. Do you ever think about that? Just because I'm seeing it doesn't mean everyone else is seeing it. God is awesome, and He puts signs right out in front of you sometimes. Like the one that was right out to the road, the one right in front of the church, or that park bench right down there at the corner. He always gives me signs. And today, for the first time ever in front of that church, have I seen a different saying. And it said, "Adventure is coming in December." Wow. I have never, ever. You guys, I've worked at that church even back in the 90s. That church has never had anything even close to something like that. Not even close. So believe what you want, think what you will, but I'm telling you right now, God gives me signs all the time for me to see in my travels where I will not miss it. I am a firm believer that God has a way of communicating with us all through very unique and special ways, to where He knows you will get the message and it can be custom tailored just for you. And everyone else looking at that sign may not see the same message. I believe that. 100%. I believe that. Really quite phenomenal. And there's been times where I've turned on the radio where I just turn it on as I'm driving. Because like I'll come out of a store and I'll forget that I had the radio off and I'll turn it on. And this happened to me yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. I turned on the radio and I was on, and I got presets, you guys. I got 2 sets of presets on FM. And I always listen to preset 2 and preset 3 on FM channel 1 on my stereo in the van. And so I punched channel 3, but instead of it being 103.1, it was 109.3. And it was a Christian station that I don't even have on my presets. And when I turned it on, it automatically came on that station. And it was talking about how Jesus cares about you and knows of your problems. And then it immediately went to a commercial. And I looked at the screen on the radio and it said 109.3. My preset is for 103.1. So I hit the button again, and it went right to 103.1. So where did 109.3 come from? I never even heard of a station 109.3. They'll give you a message one way or the other, and you never know how you're going to get it. You never know. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.